Good Sunday morning, everybody. It's Sunday again. It's the Granny Show. It's been a few days since we've been on. We were on last Wednesday doing next to nothing, and we're back for more. Um, doing next to nothing here on Sunday. It is Sunday, November 8th, 2020. Um, Supposedly, we have a new president. Uh, But there's just I don't know if you guys across the pond are seeing it, but there's still a whole lot of controversy surrounding the election, and at least we don't have hanging chads this time, but it's much more widespread. I think they're talking voter fraud. Dead people are voting. They're still counting the mail-in ballots. There's a controversy somewhere about the military being able to vote. It's just kind of nuts. But you know what? They can't stop us from heaving a huge sigh of relief, you know? And their doomsayers say, Trump could still get it after, it doesn't matter. They cannot stifle us. Just the joy of having a change after these last 4 years. It's like suddenly the world shifted, and you could see people out in the streets. Okay, I could just go on and on. So you guys in the chat, hi, good to see. I'm going to bring my co-host on, Maggie-of-England. I've made her wait way too long. You guys, here is Maggie-of-England. Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear Robin. Happy birthday to you. Much love, darling.
Oh, thank you, my sweet friend. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, today's my birthday. It's Maggie and I were talking. Well, I was talking to my kids too. Really, right? It's just another day because we can't do anything. Can't do anything. So thanks for being here with us, you guys.
Hey, everybody.
We love you.
To you all.
Okay, Jonaside was first up in the chat even before we got started. Thank you, Jonaside. Good to see you. Michelle Embry, Tanya Alamond. Good to see you too. Stephen Ronan. Thanks.
Oh, Stephen.
Thanks.
I've been thinking about you, sweetheart.
Yeah, K Ride Express is here. Oswald Spengler. Hey, Dahlia, Alon Meter. Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. Aloha, Philip Blair.
Oh, wow. Aloha.
Good to see you.
Everybody's here.
Yeah, thanks for the birthday wishes, you guys. Thanks for being here. Like I said, we have no plans for this show. It's just, boy, what's going on over there in England? What are you guys doing? How are you reacting? What's the pulse beat of what's going on here, Maggie?
It's all about the lockdown at the minute.
Really?
Everything's focused on that, yeah. People going nuts everywhere. In Dublin, I've just watched a clip. Well, to be fair, I'm not sure if it was Dublin or up north, where someone playing the bagpipes was just playing the bagpipes. There was a line of police, and one of the policemen went and shoved him on the floor.
Oh, that's happening here too. Just
nuts.
Yeah, people getting roughed up just for not doing much. And roughed up, like sometimes there'll be a 3 to 4 cop pile up on somebody that decided to take down.
It was disgraceful. And then the guard is all over the place in Dublin.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's really funny. Thomas Sheridan has been having, his usual stance on what goes on here. And he says, I think, there's something percolating. He has a clear eye of what's going on.
This is just the beginning of the show. If you like, it's really time to hack up, get your popcorn, and stay out of it and just watch the show.
Yeah, keep your nose clean.
Yep.
You stay quiet. You know, what good does it do?
It's not gonna do
Just
anybody any good at all. Just stay out of it.
yeah, stay out of it. Stay safe. Stay
Yeah.
safe. Turn off the news once in a while.
Yes, don't watch it.
Yeah, come join the grannies and stuff. But you know, Trump isn't going to go quietly. He absolutely is not going quietly. They're going to have to pull him out by his heels.
Oh my God! Hey, Miss Tree. Hey, CW.
Oh, for fuck's sake, CW Chatter, dude,
Keith.
dude. Hey, CW Keats Ross is here. Hi, Keats Ross. Thanks. Okay, need to explain physical distancing to those officers. Oh shoot, man. Philip Blair. I don't know. I don't know if it's in the water or, but some of our police are just.
Brian to say.
Oh, Brian to say.
No, you're nice. Oh my God.
Naughty and nice.
Robin, I've got gooses. K-Ride.
Oh, naughty and nice. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thanks. Good to see you here.
Bless you all.
Yeah. Naughty and nice send you a hug, Maggie.
Yeah.
Holy frack, CW Chanter is in our chat. CW, you want to come on? I'm serious as a crutch, dude. Do you want to come on for my birthday? I'll send you a link. You know what? We could have sort of a free for all. We're allowed, like.
Yes, we can. I like these free for alls. Oh, it's going to cover on. Oh.
Okay, so CW, bear with me. I need your patience here because I only have you on email. We don't talk together. Okay, see, I need to find you in my email.
Your birthday today. She has the same birthday as my brother.
Okay, so I'm going to CW Chanter. Okay, paste. Okay, CW, thank you for your patience. I sent that to you. Wow. He says, yeah, he'll come on if it's my birthday. Okay.
Brian Desay said, everyone settle down. Kenya is still in this.
No, I think Kanye made a concession speech.
Did he?
I think he actually, I saw it zoom by on one of my news feeds. He actually made a concession speech. You
can't be any worse than the one we've got.
I don't know. Yeah, at least Kanye's family kind of holds him down a little bit because they made a public statement that he does have emotional/mental problems, and he's a little, what did they call him? Not hypomanic, manic. Anyway, he has a diagnosis.
We all have.
I know, but I thought his concession speech idea was just darling. Yeah, he's.
I don't, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought it was just weird and cute. K-Ride wants us to have waiting music. You know what? I could have done the waiting music. Kim is Scarlet for him. Kim is. I don't know what you mean, Stephen. Kim is Scarlet. You mean Scarlett O'Hara? Like she doesn't give a damn?
Gone with the Wind?
Yeah, it's obviously from Gone. That's the only Scarlet I know.
Yeah. You can't even watch that now. That's how crazy it is.
Oh, it's just, okay, the courts have not yet spoken. I know it has to be. You know what? In 2000, at our 2016, our last election, it was also my birthday. And I remember my daughter reminded me it was on election day. I woke her up. She was having a little neck. We
I
were
think
off.
we've got someone in the green room.
Yes, we do, but I'm blabbing and I want to finish what I'm saying before we bring our esteemed guest on. But I woke my daughter out of a nap and I said, Trump won. And it was clinched. That was on election day. We knew who the president was on election day. And so this dragged out thing, I don't, okay, we're going to bring on our special guest. Haven't seen him in a long time. He's been really scarce in our neighborhood. Okay, C.W. Chanter, welcome to the Granny Show.
Why,
I'd sing the happy birthday song, but we know we don't want to get a copyright strike.
I was going to do that.
So I'll do what they do in all the great all-American chain restaurants where they all, whether it's Applebee's or whether it's Chili's or Friendly's, they all have their own individual, like, not the happy birthday song, like,
Yeah.
birthday, gal, it's a birthday for you. Birthday. Ow! They get the wait staff has to come out. The bus boy that doesn't speak English is in the corner. Birthday for you. Having a grand old time. Happy birthday. So what, you're 35, right? If I'm doing my math
Thank
right.
you. Very nearly 3 times around. But yeah, it's but you know what? Then
Time's a charm, right?
When you're at, I know, when you're at like the Red Onion or those other Mexican restaurants, they do the Spanish version of Happy Birthday, and they have like sometimes they'll have mariachis. I love that; it's so festive. Yeah, just to not sing Happy Birthday, and they bring you something. They bring you a hat that it's been on many heads. They bring you a big sombrero and they put something flaming in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Japanese sushi place will bring out the gong. Sometimes they have like the little rubber mallet they'll hit you in the head with.
Oh, I know. Always pleasant. Always a pleasure to have that go on. But thank you so much for that birthday song.
Thank you for having me on. I'm glad I was here.
You've got Brandon in the house as well.
Oh, Brandon. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. We love Brandon.
Hey, Brandon, you want to come on?
He won't.
Now it's a party, right? Now it's a birthday party. You can all your folks that back home can ask you, well, what'd you do? Anything special for your birthday? I hooked up with 2 young men on the online. You know how Robin does it.
I know. I turn on that app every morning of my life, and I look for young guys just like you.
We'll get the strawberry wine. We'll get the poppers. We'll have fun with it. We'll make a day of it. Brandon we can take turns operating the camera. It's a good time.
Okay, Brandon is at church. Oh, you lying sack of shit.
He's such a liar. Meanwhile, if he's at church? What's he doing on social media on his phone? It's a little bit distracting.
They were closed.
Brandon is trying. No, we know that Brandon is trying to do something as of late because I sent him an invitation to my live chat. And he used to be like Mr. He'd be like on every live chat known to man. You'd be like, you turn on like, Reevesy's channel. Oh, it's Brandon's. Brandon's in the live chat. Or Michael on the Arrows or anyone like Miles Johnson Bass's project. Like he was there like online, like talking to people. He's in Alfred Lemont Weber's DMs. Like he was everywhere, appearing everywhere, denying it all the time. Be like, why did I see you on the alt-right, neo-Nazi, communist, fascist podcast last night, Brandon? Wasn't me. Must have been another young man named Brandon Young who looks sounds and talks exactly like me from Boston.
Yeah, who says he's Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, Brandon.
This is Bruce Springsteen. He knows Bruce Springsteen. He knows Bruce Springsteen's Bruce Springsteen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's dated.
I was only 5 years old, but I was there when they cut Born to Run. Stephen Ronan says, "Yeah, Douglas Dietrich calls Brandon a good friend. Called Brandon a good friend. There was fallout there. Douglas Dietrich's no fool. He knows who's double dealing on him.."
– Really? Was there an exact event that turned that tide?
We'll get the strawberry wine. We'll get the poppers. We'll have fun with it. We'll make a day of it. Brandon, It was probably already over by the time I first met Brandon Young. Brandon Young say we are good friends. Yeah. So this is the story. So I meet Brandon Young online when my channel is just starting. He's one of the first, but that's like the kind of guy he is. He's like the guy that meets the young ladies coming off the bus at the bus terminal. So you're new to LA, gonna do the Hollywood thing. Cool. You're gonna find that we're a happy family bunch here. You need a place to stay? Right, he swoops right in. New guy swoops right in. In fact, he's telling us that he's in church. I guarantee you, he's somewhere live on like BitChute talking to some like Minecraft gamer, like 17 years old or whatever. Anyway, so here's the deal. So Brandon Young, when I met Brandon Young, he was like, "Hey, I'm Brandon Young," and we were like, we would talk, we'd have mutual interests, whatever. And then all of a sudden I'd just be like randomly on YouTube, and I'd go to Douglas Dietrich, or I'd see on like one time I busted him. He had been on one of my live streams like on a Friday, and on Saturday, like afternoon, I see that Miles Johnson of the Basis Project is going out live. So I tune in. And Miles Johnson, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Brandon Young is on the phone talking to Miles Johnson. And he's not like being like, listen, there's a new guy at CW Chanter who's asking a lot of questions that I think you really have to engage with, Miles. It was like, yeah, I had an anomalous event too. An experience of missing time, preceded by some blue orbs in the room. He was like totally straight. So like I was like, I teased him about it. He was like, denied it at first. And then when I finally busted him, I was like there to like lull him into a sense of security so he'd let me on the show. I was like, And then it turned out that Brandon Young used to be on Douglas Dietrich's show on the internet radio like all the time. Like him and Douglas Dietrich used to be like brosifs. Douglas always does this. Douglas always has like a crew of at least two dudes who are on most of his broadcasts with him talking, and Brandon used to be like one of those guys.
Dang, if YouTube appearances and followers had an odometer, Brandon would be way off the scale.
No, listen, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, my attitude about it is that it's like one thing if that's like who you are and like that's who you are. But like I've called Brandon Young out. I've been like, Brandon, you can't be on my show hanging out being like, CW, you're making great points about all this stuff being BS. And then the next day being on Douglas Dietrich's show going, UFO blue orbs are real. You know what I mean? Adolf Hitler probably survived like the nuclear accident that they're underreporting in Brazil. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be doing it, but God bless Brandon Young. He's a human being, as we all are. The longer you stay in this group, this wider YouTube community, and I mean the wider YouTube community, from David Icke to Simon Parks to Miles Johnson to friggin' who is the guy? Patrick John Coleman, right? They're all just human beings. They're all just people. And people look at the YouTube numbers, and then you look at Carrie Cassidy having X number of 100,000 subscribers. When she turns off her webcam, she has to go like put the English muffin in the toaster, and like she has to go fill up her car with gas and shit. You know what I mean? Like people, normal people. Normal people.
Everybody gets constipated and does the ugly face when they're in the loo, and it's
blows up the spot.
Yeah, but you know what? We have this Google Hangout thing, and I've told Brandon, okay, Brandon, do you realize that I've issued you an invitation? Remember when we were talking, darling? And I said, Brandon, I haven't invited you because you're such a fucking loose cannon. So Brandon, it's my birthday. It's my birthday, Brandon, and I have extended an invitation. Is it yes or no?
Unless you're scared of me. I think we could say that if Brandon doesn't show up to your birthday, he's letting his fear of CW Chanter override his duty to his friend Robin Eaglesong. And that's douchey, right? Oh, he says, okay, yes. He says, okay, yes.
Oh, well,
there we go.
Okay, hot dog. Okay, so Brandon, are you in the garden party? Are you?
Meanwhile, check this out. I've started to thank God to StreamYard, because Google, YouTube sent everyone for a loop when they got rid of Google Hangouts Plus. or whatever it was, Google Hangouts Live, people stopped appearing on people's shows. It's like a resurgence, at least for me.
Yeah. I totally missed that because I'm distracted sending Brandon the link. Say that again, CW. I'm sorry.
Well, if we get Brandon on now with us, right? It's like the land of lost loves. People used to hang out on each other's like endless hangouts, like for all the time. I know, guys, you've been doing it because you guys were early adopters to StreamYard. I just got StreamYard hooked back up, like a little while ago, and I just started having people back on my show. But I remember like back in the day, like 2017, 2018, these like 5-hour streams with like everyone and their mother, you know what I mean? There'd be like five people, there'd be five people in the live stream and like 2 people in the live chat watching. It was great.
Oh, it was great. We were all there, and
really good fun.
I sort of miss having my mic muted by UCW. Remember when you did?
Remember those live chats where I couldn't control your mic? It was ridiculous.
I know. What a good.
You were constantly like the model who had been given too much cocaine and Diet Coke before the event. Can someone take care of Robin?
Good times. Yeah, good times.
They were indeed the 70s. If you can remember them, you weren't there, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Now watch this. Now is like the countdown. So Brandon said he was coming. He says, "Okay, yes." But StreamYard always cuts out for me.
Does it really?
Here come the excuses.
Oh, that's right.
He said, "Send the link, Robin." Did you send the link?
I sent the link in Google, our little hangout place, Brandon, where all of us talk. You know that Google side chat? What's it called? It's a fucking Google Hangout.
Do they still have Google Hangouts, Robin? That's what I'm saying. Is that?
Yeah, you can. You just can't show them live.
Yeah, you can't. You can't film it. You can't record it.
Oh,
so Brandon. So Brandon, it says StreamYard is a problem for me, and so somebody else did a Zoom. So we have to do a Zoom for Brandon because StreamYard isn't friendly to him. Well, put that thing into submission, Brandon.
Oh, in Google ? This is look at this BS dance. I said Twitter BS dance. Send him the link on every possible. You know what? Actually, can I resend the link?
Yes, you can.
This is easy. This is easy, Brandon. You've got nowhere to hide. I'm going to hunt you down like a fucking bitch in the night.
I know.
Copy link address.
You're going to get swatted by a couple of grannies and a little bearded gnome.
That is.
Are you doing it on Twitter? Do you hang out with Brandon?
I'm going to do it all over the place. I'm going to do it on Twitter. I'm sending him an email to his Gmail account.
Okay.
We got that going on.
Well, I sent it through his Gmail account. It's just not mail. It's the Google, the side chat. We have these groups.
The guy is looking for excuses. Hunt him down. By any means necessary. There's no escape.
Okay, it'll be like that. What comedy team was that where the one of them said, "And slowly I turned."
Oh, it was Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, I said Abbott and Costello.
I turned inch by inch,
step by step. We're gonna track you down, and we're gonna grab you and hug you and make you eat chocolate and.
Don't scare the young man.
Yeah, we'll make you drink a chai latte, half calf, all those fancy Starbucks things. Do you guys, CW, do you know how to order Starbucks?
I don't do Starbucks because of like, I think it's like too like, hoi polloi. I'm a Dunkin' Donuts guy.
I heard their coffee's really, really good. And I think
Yeah,
you
and
can
and you got none of the attitude. You go in there and you know you're at an all-American chain establishment, right? You know that the soul has been sucked out of everyone in there, and everybody knows and acknowledges the reality on planet Earth. Where you go into a Starbucks, like you ever see like those Starbucks that they shoehorn into a Target?
oh
And so the
God,
people are
yes.
there with like their slippers and their pajama pants.
Yeah,
Okay.
in
But
a
the
good
minute they
mall.
step into the little Starbucks subsection, they act like they're all like, an extra on the cast of Seinfeld. They act like they're all like New York City elite, like half
Exactly.
calf latte, half draft, whatever, with the espresso shot. And I'm like, get
In their
out
pajamas.
of the line, Gomez.
I know people are just really unconscious. Oh, it's a Starbucks. I'll do my usual. I'll pull out with bedhead and show up there. Yeah. I have my coffee at home if I do have coffee, and it's decaf.
I'm not paying for no Starbucks experience, man. Forget that stuff.
Yeah, and I've done it because my kids, my children, my adult children love Starbucks, and they know how to order all that stuff. And I always have to ask them every time, okay, what do you call a large? And then they have to tell me the lingo. And sometimes I say, can we not fucking do this?
Yeah, no, that's part of the thing. Like I swear to God, when Starbucks was new to me, like this is probably like a little bit after high school, like early days of college. I went there and I just I got a feel for the joint, and I'm like, oh, I get it. I'm at a chain establishment in the United States of America, right? I'm like at a Mall of America type establishment, but they're gonna put on all these foo airs, like we're gonna role play, like we're in some Parisian, bistro, ordering things in a foreign language. You know what I mean? Like, how about this, assholes? Small, medium, large, extra large, because you're in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And and their food is like, like when airports try to get fancy with their food. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Raspberry crib croissant. It tastes exactly like the 7-Eleven croissant, but they put it in like fancy fancy cling wrap.
Oh, I know.
It's like a big thing, and it's like the world's tiniest proportion. Get out of here.
And
Get out of here with that noise.
Eating instructions in English and French. And it's but you know what? The Starbucks has that Disney-esque training and attitude. You go in there and they all behave like Cinderella or their lilting voices and their
the baristas, right? They don't just work at a coffee place. They're a barista.
They're a barista. They are so fucking charming and sprite and happy. And
where you are,
God, let me just get out of here. Oh well, this is Los Angeles, and they are all of course Hollywood hopefuls, and they're trying out their shit on the customers, and I just they're pretty, perfectly pretty little happy faces, and their sparkly eyes and their lilting voices, and a big assed old coffee for Robin. I demand that they say that. I can hardly. Okay, we have someone in the green room. Okay, Brandon.
Before he joins us, we should talk about the Starbucks in New Jersey. Wholly different experience, because they just take guys or gals from New Jersey. They put them in the Starbucks uniform, but they're still guys and gals from New Jersey. You want a what? There's sugar in this. The sugar's over there at the table, sir.
That's too.
We got a complicated order.
I kind of love that.
Pronounce jackasses.
I love that. The idea of that attitude. I still wouldn't go to Starbucks. But
don't go to Starbucks. It's like paying double for like the same. And listen, the people that act like coffee's fine wine. Like if you're at the coffee's fine wine at part of your life, then you can business getting your coffee from a chain establishment. Go find an actual place, or get yourself your own grinder and your own beans, and you can do the whole coffee thing. Put it in your cup in the morning and take it with you. You don't need to be bothering people in the real world with that shit.
Yeah, get yourself a French.
Time for you, right? No one cares.
Yeah, have a French press on your
That's
counter,
it,
have an
French
insulated cup, make your
That's
own,
right.
go to the actual coffee store and buy beans that you can see in the roaster, have them grind it for you.
Do
You
the
know,
whole thing.
oh,
Yeah, absolutely. Do it
yeah,
up, kiddo.
yeah. So do that, take it home in your French press, make yourself a custom cup of coffee. What does it cost you? 11 cents? Or think that out. Okay, so Brandon disappeared from the goddamn green room.
You son of a bitch. She was like, I'm out. And I'm out. Oh, cut out on me. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Brandon, come on, Brandon. It's my birthday.
There's StreamYard cuts out on him, but Zoom is okay. That's not like a real thing. That's like not a real thing. And if StreamYard is catching out on him, it's because they're like, yo, we just saw this guy on Douglas Dietrich's show. Now he's trying to get on the Grannies. Fuck this guy. He's up to something no good. An algorithm picking up on his fucking, insolvency of moral character.
We're
Defend
not
yourself,
the
sir.
only.
Get over here and defend yourself. Yo, Brandon Young, how about this, hooker? Why don't you do this? If you're having trouble getting on with StreamYard, bitch, go ahead and just call me on my phone. You know you have my phone number. Just call me on my fucking phone. I'll answer and we'll put you on live.
Yeah, you can do a screen share or something.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll be like, oh, here you go, FaceTime. Boom.
You've got no way of getting out of this one, Brandon.
There he is. That's it. Meanwhile, hey, Brandon, don't worry. Remember those 2 cups on a string we hooked up between northern New Jersey and Massachusetts? Yeah, my end is still working. So just put a cup on yours and just pick up.
Yeah. Okay. Are you talking?
You better tell him, if Brandon Young doesn't show up, I'm just going to translate. You know what I'm going to do? If Brandon Young doesn't show here in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to channel Brandon Young's higher self.
Oh dear. Oh, Brandon.
Shit you not.
Don't let that happen, Brandon.
Don't let that happen.
It will be the ultimate reveal. How appropriate for this time of year, with COVID and the election and my birthday. Brandon, don't let that happen.
Right. This tree one is in the live chat saying, obviously, CW doesn't know who owns Duncan. Who owns Duncan?
That's our mystery.
Yeah.
This tree wants to be like the Illuminati, like the CIA owns Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Hi, mystery sweetheart. Tammy McGuigan. She's on there. Tammy.
Inspire Brands bought it for $11.3 billion. Woo.
Okay, so who
are Inspire Brands?
Yeah, exactly.
Rolling it out. It's the 3-step, right? The 1, the 2, payoff.
I know this.
You don't know who owns Dunkin' Donuts? Curious? Inspire Brands. Who's Inspire Brands? Boom. Let's wait for it. While we wait for Brandon Young to pay. Meanwhile, Brandon Young's going to get on Inspire Brands. I helped broker that deal. I mean, I didn't help broker the deal, but I did a document review for the law firm that was looking at it. Oh, here we go. Philip Blair, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, by then operating under the name Dunkin' Brands, were sold to a private equity consortium of Bain Capital, Carlyle Group, and Thomas H. Lee Partners for $2.4 billion. So now here's where it gets crazy. Now check this out. So Bain Capital, they're the investment brokers that helped destroy KB Toys. Remember they bought KB Toys, and they do these things. They get these famous brands, and then they load them full of debt. The company can't pay off the debt, and so they basically are able to sell off and shell off the company, and then get rid of their own debt. It's like a crazy boom. And it's the same thing that happened to Toys R Us. When it happened to KB Toys, the person who was in charge of Bain Capital was what's his name? Mitt Romney. Right?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Now the Carlyle Group is a similar investment firm that is famous because at the time that it was both heavily invested in by the Bush family in the United States of America, it was also heavily invested in by the Bin Laden family of Saudi Arabia.
Boy,
so after 9/11, people were talking about, Oh, well, this is the craziest thing. The really most bizarre thing about this whole event is that the president of the United States of America's family is heavily invested in a company that's still heavily invested in people that are giving money to their brother in the desert, their brother being Osama bin Laden.
Boy,
Right?
it just is so web weavy and
And that it's
It's
happening
gonna
on the
get
Granny birthday
deeper,
show, right? Happy
trust me.
birthday. This is that. I want this is so crazy. As we speak, there's 1,000 and head lunkheads on YouTube being like, I'm a secret space program whistleblower. And I heard from my inside sources that Joe Biden is a clone, and the clone is not going to even make it to the Electoral College because the Electoral College is really the Supreme Court dressed up. Don't tell anybody, but when it comes out that it's the case, then you'll know who told you, right? And people are like listening intently to that. Meanwhile, they just tuned into our random stream over here. They'd be like, oh, they would just be reminded of the crazy connection between Mitt Romney, KB Toys, Osama bin Laden, George Bush, and Dunkin' fucking Donuts.
Damn, boy, CW. Okay, my birthday show is going to become famous because you just broke it down, and I want a clip of that explanation because you just summed it all up.
I want a clip of that explanation.
And brilliantly. Okay, Brandon is back in the green room.
Add him immediately. No, add him immediately.
Okay,
click now. Oh, you know it. So this guy, Brandon Young tells me last night, I say, he's like, I'm sending out people the link. He sends me a DM on Twitter and he says, do you want me to send the link to Anthropos? Right. And I said, absolutely. I demand that you do, but I want, make sure you come on and hit the link as well. Anthropos shows up in my we add him to the stream twice, never says a gosh darn word. But now here we know that Brandon Young Super Troll is out here. First of all, immediately, Brandon Young, I just want FYI, in case you're curious, I'm going to tell Anthropos, who just like Douglas Dietrich thinks that you're a straight shooter, that you're out here impersonating his modeling agency on the internet. Unless this is actually Anthropos, which would be the only win of this whole situation. Are you kidding me? I've had enough of Brandon Young. So Brandon Young is now trying to rebrand him. Oh, here we go. Now we're gonna get swirly circle for an hour. Oh, you got to be kidding me! What the fuck happened to Brandon Young? Are you okay?
Huh, Brandon?
Brandon.
Did he die and his eyes are still open?
No, it's a photo, I think.
Is that he looks like Dragnot Silvas,
you know what he looks like Brian Wilson when Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi raided his place to make him go out and surf.
Oh, that was the era when Brian Wilson had to have a little tray of sand.
When he was going through his shut-in phase, when he was going through it, I've worn the same bathrobe for the last 10 years.
Yeah, and
haven't played a piano in 5.
But then he had
never surfed.
The sand under his piano in his parlor. Yeah, he was barefoot and he had his feet in sand under his piano. That was that era.
My feet in the sand. It just reminds me of a simpler time. People think it's silly, but it's okay. I'm Brian Wilson.
Yeah. Okay, so Brandon.
History 1 says freeze frame. This is what being a father does to you. Think before you boink. Brandon Young, the notion that Brandon Young is a father, Mystery 1, is an open question. You have to know and understand that Brandon Young has told so many different people so many
different stories.
Meanwhile, if you go back to my live streams, you can look at him in the live chat and you can be like, is he adopting a small Vietnamese boy? Is he getting together with a woman who is a 3-year-old child? Has he fathered a child with a woman from California? Is he helping to raise a baby that's not yet been born?
Oh, you little asshole, Brandon.
And so the latest rebranding by Brandon Young is going to be is currently, I think we've entered a phase where it's Brandon Young Super Troll. You know what I mean? He's kind of doing like an Andy Kaufman, like, you don't know if I'm coming, I'm going. You don't know what's going on. But I will say this, Brandon Young, that photo concerns me. Because even if you pose for that photo trying to make like a wacky, like I'm out of it, or this is the world's worst photo of me, that you, my friend, need to grow back your hair, start to dye your hair again, and take off some poundage, because my friend, you're letting yourself go. Remember, Brandon Young used to be Mr. Sexy.
Jesus Christ, CW.
We've known each other 5 years, but that's not like, if I'm like, listen, hold on. So when I started on YouTube, I was 40. I'm now 45. There's been some, there's some, wear and tear on the treads of the tire. You know what I mean? You get a little bit older, but it's not like I'm sitting up here like, Rob, that you know what I mean? Like, I'll get there. Oh, that's funny coming from UCW. If people rewind the tape and look at that photo of you and me now, I'm the one that's looking good. That's not appropriate for you. Okay? This is your Hollywood manager telling you. Brandon, no, I hear you. We all want the phone to ring. We all want gigs. The whole thing in Hollywood is messed up for everybody now more than ever. But now more than ever, you have to heed my advice. You're a fantastic actor. You're an artist, Brandon. You're one of the artists I get to represent. I have to represent a lot of shitty people. I have to represent a lot of pretty faces, and I'm happy to represent you as an artist. But just because you're not doing the pretty face angle doesn't mean that you can't get yourself out of the bed, into the shower, and down to the gym. Brandon, it's Hollywood. The rules are simple, okay? You don't have to win the game, but you have to be in the race. So I need you clean shaven when we call you for the audition. I need you dressed, clean clothes, t-shirt, sweater over the top, clean, not Converse All-Stars, Nike cross trainers if that's the way you want to go. But yeah, coming from me, I'm doing fantastic. I got this Maximilian Shelf beard going on. Kiddo, meanwhile, you showed up looking like my dad.
Oh, boy.
Brandon.
It's a Sunday, and we thought you were at church. And meanwhile, why are you not on the live stream?
Why aren't you on the live stream, Brandon? Come on. This might be your only chance your whole life. You will regret this your entire rest of your years, because you missed a turn on the Granny show. It's my birthday, Brandon.
That's it.
Yeah, so okay, I have to address something that was mentioned in the chat. Okay, I think it was Stephen Ronan, I think it was you, regarding Queen's Gambit, that Netflix show. Queen's Gambit, don't be put off by anything you've heard about it. Yes, the big theme is chess, and I don't know fuck about chess.
I thought it was your chest. It's chess?
I did.
Chess. Yes.
Oh, meanwhile, I looked at it and I was like, I get it. Mad Men, but they've got English accents.
No. But anyway, it's good. I learned a kid taught me in college what the moves meant in chess. This one can do this one can do this. This guy can go over and be powerful. I learned that's all I learned. But holy fuck, whether you want to learn it or not, you learn the intricacies of the chess game. And I didn't give a fuck about that, but the story, you guys, the story of this series, it only lasts one season, 7 episodes, only one season. You can do it on a Saturday afternoon. Queen's Gambit, it is weird and wonderful. And then after you finish it up, you look back and you go, shit, that was good. So I recommend it, y'all. Queen's Gambit. It's
you know what I recommend?
I'm almost afraid to ask, sweetheart.
Hold on, let me find this. Let's see if I got it. I should have this guy. Where is he? Hold on. Damn it. What? I should have this guy. I know this. I've spoken to him on the phone. Yeah,
Stephen Ronan, do watch it. It just, people say this all the time, and I do too, especially about Schitt's Creek. God, I love Schitt's Creek. But yeah, Queen's Gambit gets better and better and better as it unfolds, and there are layers, and it's great, and it's fiction. It's fiction, but it's wonderful. Okay, I'm done with my movie review. God, I wish I got money for that.
That was a show review. Is it a show or a movie?
It's a series on Netflix, Queen's Gambit. Yeah, it is. It's based on a book. Yeah, Brandon, I've heard that the book is way more intense. I can't imagine a book being more intense than this movie because it was really intense. It was good, too.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Brandon says that he's not on your phone.
I thought I know. Oh, wait, did I have him through Skype? Every move you make, every breath you take.
So many apps.
I'm gonna
So
fucking
much
find
confusion.
you on my phone, you dude. Get out for me.
Okay, so you know what? I gotta get up for just a second. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to do this while CW is waiting for Brandon. Okay. Okay, that's how tiny my apartment is. I went to my kitchen and came back during that little countdown. So has Brandon shown? Brandon, for heaven's sake, we're gonna, if you don't show up,
We're not back online yet, Robin.
Wait, did I?
That's it. We're on.
Are we? Did you end it?
No. Is it still going?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Are we still?
We're back on now, but we're delayed. Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, I'll never do that again. Oh hell. Okay, Zoom is fine. StreamYard not so much. Brandon, do you have a computer? Do you have a laptop, Brandon? Can you access this from a laptop? That is foolproof. It's been proven over and over. Sometimes phones are cranky. If you have a laptop, Brandon. Okay, Stephen said there was a break in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Okay, did you guys see the countdown that I put up? The 30-second countdown?
We did, but I had no idea. I thought a video was going to play.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't be doing that again.
Good. That's a plus.
Yeah.
So we got that going on.
Okay. So anybody in the chat is Keats Ross still here? Keats, do you want to come on? Tammy, do you want to come on? K-Ride Express, do you want to come on? Huh? It's my birthday.
You said you're like that. You're like me at the strip club.
It's my birthday, and I only have ones on me.
There you go. I got all the one for every year I've been alive. So you get 32 of your friends, and we'll have a party.
Yeah, give them all $1 to tuck
Yeah,
Pimping out the chat.
What?
Not consider pimping out the chat if you're like, you know what I mean.
The show has been in preliminary phase for 50 minutes. Waiting for the show.
Brandon Young said, "Get Keats in there to represent me." Keats is not jumping on that landmine. He's not jumping on that hand grenade. Because I know he knows it. CW would be like, "Oh, you're here and representing Brandon Young. Okay, Keith, not a problem. Let's start with your head.
And Tommy said she'll come on and talk.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to post the link in the chat. This is dangerous.
Oh, that's dangerous. Go for it. You know what I mean? We got 15 people watching, so I think it's a fair guess that people are fans. So you're not gonna run into too many problems.
It's a best guess that we might have a couple who are not fans. And so you know
do
what?
It. No, then do it. It's your birthday.
Certainly spice up.
Roll it down. Like, who cares? Like, worst case scenario, you have a stream that you end up taking down. Like, big deal.
Yeah. Or I end
she did it.
I end up going over and poking somebody in the nuts with my cane.
How much did he pay you?
Not enough.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah. So whoever would like to show up on
I want Mystery One. I want Mystery One to show up. She's now she's talking smack about me in the live chat. So with this,
she's a lovely lady. Trust me.
Miss Tree.
I know.
Yes.
Miss Tree has been around since the early PJC days.
There you go.
Yeah, a lot of our friends.
Is there an update on that guy? Is he still around?
Oh dear, I think I've gotten blocked by him on Twitter because he is a changed man. You know, he he got married. Patrick John Coleman got married. He has completely turned Republican. He belongs to a group that is called Gays for Republicans or Republican Gay. And
well, I remember he had gay shamans for Trump for a minute there. That's like 4 years ago.
Oh wait, okay, maybe it is. Okay, this is Gays for Trump. There's genocide. But anyway, I want to finish this. So he said, okay, it's not done yet. Trump is blah, 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 blah. And I told him, I posted to him on Twitter, Patrick, because I think he's at Patrick7. He says he's happily married Republican. And so I posted to him, Eric, which is his real name, Eric, blink twice if you're being held hostage by a gang of Republicans. And he blocked me.
Now is he married? Is he married to a groom or a bride?
Well, his groom is a bride, I think. A groom. Yeah, a guy who was straight when Patrick met him in AA meetings. And they had this bizarre conditioning process where Patrick really worked on Merrick. And now they're married.
Merrick. Oh, it's Merrick. Oh my God. Okay, I remember it. Yeah. It's funny. It's like you're clean and sober, but at what cost? You know what I mean?
At what cost?
By any means necessary, but I got to believe you can make the coffee. You know what I mean?
I know.
Jeez,
and of course, Patrick isn't employable, so he's sort of living just by the good graces of his Merrick and his family, and they're all staunch Republicans. So of course he was absorbed into that because you know what, that gets him sandwiches. You know, what else is he gonna do? He can't support himself, so he's totally a gay for Trump. And bless him. But okay, we're gonna bring our other people on. Okay. You guys, okay, genocide. Hi.
Hey, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, it's lovely to see you live, mate. Again.
I have a pin, so I had to come on.
Oh, bless you. But we understand with the Seahawks or whatever it is you're going to watch.
Yeah, they're going to start like 5 minutes, so.
Well,
can't miss that. Now we've got Dr. Anthropos. Now that he knows that there's genocide here as a buffer. Brandon Young is going to come in under Doc. First of all, Brandon, if you don't think I'm going to like DM, email, snail mail, and call Anthropos to let him know that you're impersonating him, you're gonna get a cease and desist letter in the friggin' astral realm. A lot of people playing around. Hold on, wait. Where's my sunglasses? Hold on, wait. That's right. Hold on.
Okay, CW is getting into costume.
Oswald's going to record my laugh and turn it into his ringtone.
That's great. I think that's.
I love you, Oswald.
Yeah. Oh, okay, genocide. Genocide. I know you got to leave us. Oh God.
We're playing out here, playing games, pretending to be something they're not. Only one named Throbos. I wrote the book that is not published called My Family Invented the CIA Industrial Strength Complex. You're welcome. So Brandon Young thinks he's going to imitate me, thinks he's going to pretend to be me on the internets. I don't know who these grannies are, but I know who you are. I just sent an email to Douglas Dietrich. We're going to kick your ass.
Well, bravo.
Bravo.
Always expect the unexpected at the Grannies.
There you go. Happy birthday to you, you know?
No, well, thanks, CW. Boy, that was fucking impressive.
And he's gone.
Scared them away.
Scared him away. I should have
Okay.
I should have
Intimidating, CW.
started the glasses up here and been like, no.
Okay, you guys, there's always a stand-in. There's always a replacement actor in the wings. Hey, K-Ride.
Hey,
K-Ride,
Hey, K-Ride.
pleased to meet
Hey.
you.
Nice to meet you.
I don't like the C-dubs on top of me.
That's what
Makes
she
me
said.
That's bad.
Hey,
Feels
reversal
natural
of
this way.
fortune. Reversal of fortune. My horoscope is coming true. Fuck. Look out
Okay.
I'm a
behind
bottom
you. That's
anyway.
all it said.
Wait, what, K-Ride?
I'm a bottom anyway.
Are you really? Okay, so,
He likes to be on
So
the
put
bottom.
genocide on top of him. Maggie swing over me. Put Maggie. Hey, listen,
Happy
Robin.
birthday, Robin.
Birthday, right? Put Robin in the middle. It's her birthday. There you go. Hey, K-Ride, pleased to meet you. You want to say hi? Just turn around. There you go. Absolutely. First time at the clown? There you go.
Oh, dear God.
I'll start with
got
one
the
finger and we'll go
beauty.
from there. Meow. And meanwhile, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon where I am. I don't know. It's probably earlier for the grannies.
It's 10 here.
No, it's tea time for me. This is great.
Is that what you call it over there? Tea time,
Tea
eh?
time.
That's it.
yeah, we call it dinner here in the U.S. It's fucking dinner. You know,
You call it the KY minute on the East Coast. There you go.
I'm letting you away with that one, Robin. It's your birthday.
That's it. This birthday brought to you by
I'll
the
get you
letter
that
Q
way.
and Astroglide.
that's too
Yes, Astroglide.
There you go. I bought stock in the company when COVID broke out. I said there are a lot of good people going to be shut in.
Oh,
Stock up now. Meanwhile, everyone was concentrating on trying to corner the hand sanitizer market. I was like, hand sanitizer is horrible.
Yeah, hand
I've heard of
sanitizer.
S&M engagements, but this is ridiculous. That's not going to work at all. It's deceptive But meanwhile, that's got to be the world's like greatest practical joke. Like just replace a guy or gal standard lubricant with just a whole bunch of hand sanitizer.
Icy hot.
ow,
Icy hot.
the chafing.
Am I the first guy that ever thought about that? Because that should go viral.
Yeah.
Right?
That I know personally.
Right.
Yeah, you're the first guy for me. God, that
would work, right? Like in
No.
consistency. No. Not that it would work, but I'm saying it would work as a practical joke, right? Because in consistency and initial texture, it's going to be a second before you realize you ever get stung by a bee when you're not expecting? Sometimes you get stung by a bee and you see the bee coming. You're like, I know exactly what just happened and it hurts. But if you ever get stung by a bee where you don't see the bee coming, like you accidentally sit on them, all of a sudden you're like,
Not
what's
on
it
my dick, though.
burning? Is there a cigarette on me? You have no idea what's going on at first. It'll be the same thing with the hand sanitizer lube switch you do.
Okay, CW, I don't know if your dick is made of leather or what, but I would assume that the first contact, very first contact, you would know. And so nobody can get away with that.
Yeah,
I am very aware of the genital situation immediately.
Yeah, see,
By
Kayla.
the time you figure it out, it's already too late. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you got it on your hands, and yeah, well, that would destroy the moment. You know, just that first contact, that would just okay, done. Let's go have pizza.
I've had enough oopsies with being gay, like putting it on my knees and then pulling the jeans up. It would ruin the moment.
Yeah, and Lord knows when that moment's going to come again. You know, dang, it's like going into mourning after that happens.
My Seahawks have started, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off.
Okay, genocide. Bless you.
Much love to everybody.
Leave it on the high note. There you
Maggie,
go.
happy birthday, Robin.
From
Thank you,
Seaman to
Genocide.
Seahawks, just like that. Odin be praised.
Yep. Odin's the god of football, man. Think about it.
No,
Yeah.
listen, you know, I wrote a book. I'm writing a book about it.
Yeah,
I'm writing
good luck.
forward. I know.
I'm going to sell at least 5 copies of that stuff on eKindle or Amazon or whatever. They'll buy anything.
Yeah,
Later.
Good luck to your
Be
team.
good. Good luck to your team.
Oh, bless him. He's a star. He supports everybody so much.
No,
He does, especially the Seahawks.
Yeah.
well,
He
and
always comes into our show, even if he's at work.
yeah, and I've seen him over there on CW's channel too. You know, he gives the charity fuck once in a while, but God bless you, Genocide.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hi, out of mind.
We got out of mind. Let's see if we can get her on. Does she ever come on, or is she one of those lurking mysterious people with no webcam and no phone?
Bless you.
I don't know if Out of Mind comes on shows or not. Out of Mind, Deb, you want to come on?
Oh,
Come on, Out of Mind.
Meanwhile, out of
No,
mind
I've
is
not
the
seen her
one
go on a
person
show
still
before.
who puts all of her time and energy not into Facebook, not into Twitter, not into YouTube, but her webpage.
Oh, real? Because I see her on
Well,
Twitter.
go for it.
No,
Yeah.
she's there, but she doesn't like. That's not like, you know, like you and like I've got a YouTube channel, you got a YouTube channel. Like a lot of people do the YouTube thing or Facebook Live or Twitch or whatever or stream. She's still operating a website, and I've been like, "Why are you operating a website?" She's like, "I don't even know."
Yeah, it's like blogs. How many?
Yeah,
of
she
those
puts-
have a
but it's
blog?
Great info
not
out
even
there.
like- yeah, no, seriously, but it's like seriously, it's like, you know, it's like the ship has sailed on that. It's like I'm gonna invest a lot. You know what I'm doing is I'm expanding out my social media empire, and that's why I'm putting a lot of energy into my new MySpace account.
Have you just seen what Brandon's put? Be cool if Thomas Sheridan and CW were on the same show.
It would be. It would be. It would be cool, and then it would not be cool, right?
I don't think it would
see
be
that
cool.
thing dissolving real quick.
Oh, great, Debs. That's great. She's got a webcam and she's
She's about to get into video. That's it. There you go.
Oh, how cool. At last, Out of Mind. Good. We hope to see you. We really do. Yeah. Oh.
I'm with you on that one.
Okay. Oswald Spengler just messaged Sheridan. Okay, you guys, what are you all yuntas? You're trying to hook CW and Sheridan up? What's going on?
Listen. First of all, you should hope that happens, because if CW and Thomas Sheridan are on, you know, a YouTube live stream at the same time, like everyone's getting like 1,000 additional subs by the end of the broadcast. Everyone's profiting. There'll be a Trump supporter out in England going, I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm subscribed to some guy called K-Ride Express.
I know. Thomas Sheridan.
And what the fuck is he doing?
It must be one of those QAnon accounts I added last night drunk. Let me just turn it over. Oh my.
Well, Thomas Sheridan has 30,000 subscribers. When he was on our show, we got 1,000 subscribers. Brand new when Thomas was on our show. So, dude.
That's how it goes.
You know.
He's a big friend of the Grannies, actually.
I know Thomas is going to get a T-shirt that says Granny Slayer on it. He said that on. in one of his comments on his Twitter. So I think that's cool. Yeah. So friend of the show, Thomas Sheridan, friend of the show. You know what, Thomas, if you come in the chat, you'll want to come on.
Like Thomas, he's like, you got 1,000 subscribers when I entered your show. You know how many subscribers Thomas Sheridan got when he appeared on the show?
He lost 3.
He lost like 12.
He's not that kind of guy either. And he's got 3 channels and they've all got 30,000 on them.
The guy, listen, the guy's compelling and he knows the angles that he's working. Meanwhile, my attitude about him has always been, just because you're an authority on like old English, folklore and mysticism and magic, doesn't mean that your political takes are going to be well informed, Mr. Sheridan. Remember, Thomas was one of the first people who had no business endorsing Donald Trump on YouTube, who came out and endorsed Donald Trump on YouTube for no apparent reason other than he was sick and tired of chicks telling him what to do. You know what I mean? It was incredible.
Yes, Vanessa, it is. 313 guy is Thomas Sheridan as well, and he's got another one. Is it the Von? Something or other.
Lord only knows.
Vanessa Thor, welcome to the Granny Show. Sam Shadow does an awesome Beetle meets CW. What? I don't get that.
All I know, I don't know what is Beetle meets CW. What's that? All I know is that I do an awesome Sam Shadow.
You have done. You want to do it now?
I don't know if I really should do it now. He's not even in the live chat, so I don't know if it would be that nice to do. I'm just saying that Sam Shadow is one of these guys that, you know, if people are having an occult war on the internet, that's fine. But, you know, I don't want to be involved. You know? And, people should really think about their energy and where they're expanding and what they're doing with it. But, you know, I don't want to be involved, you know, unless I do. You know, sometimes I'll get involved. Love him. Look, the reason I can do an impersonation of him is because the guy's compelling and I watch all his stuff. He's been away for too long. He should do more stuff.
He's great. I love Sam. I really love our Sam. I do.
Yeah.
There's not many people I don't like. Well, there is one.
There's a couple.
I get along with everyone.
I'm in the
that guy, her over there.
Oh, I know. CW, you're such a fucking suck up.
I'm a suck up? Are you kidding me? I'm like the reverse of a suck up. I'm offending everybody. You ever see my live chats? Oh, Vanessa Thor's in the fucking live chat. Great, wonderful. I wonder if she's going to say anything divisive. Oh, thank God. Oh, out of mind. Oh, great. That's cool. Why don't you stick up? Out of mind is personally responsible for taking out more YouTube channels than like friggin' QAnon.
Then shame, Stephen. Gauge the Baz.
Wait, Maggie, we weren't going to say that name.
I know, but I blessed myself before the show, so I'm fine.
I don't want, listen, just call me Sam Shadow, because if people are having occult wars on the internet, I don't want to be involved.
I know you're a sovereign.
I can't listen. You need a bracket to remember who's fighting with who. You need a scorecard to remember who's fighting with who in this world. I can't remember. I see people. You ever do this? You see someone pop into the live chat who you've seen pop into your live chat for like the last 3 years, and you're like, okay, Blase here. Oh, Blase here with a super chat donation of $5. God bless you guys. Bless you. You're awesome. Thank you for the donation. And then 30 seconds later, you're like, okay, now if so-and-so see that I said hi to that person in the live chat, they're not only going to unsubscribe to me, but they're going to send me War and Peace in an email about where the fuck do I get off and where the fuck is my loyalty when they know that so-and-so that I shouted out spontaneously because they gave me money or whatever.
We get gifts. We get names.
I get names. I get all
Stars
sorts of
named
stuff.
after us. K-Rod.
Yo, I don't even like the story
We
of my
don't get
life.
that shit.
Story of my life is day one. Someone sends me a comment. CW, just found your channel. You're awesome, man. I'm going through your backlog. This is great. Woohoo! Subscriber for life. Joined your Patreon. Happy to support. Day two. CW, wow, man. Talk about disappointment. It's personal at this point. You know, it's not enough. I'm not just telling you that I'm no longer a fan. I'm telling you that you've made an enemy for life. Who the fuck do you think you are? Duping people into subscribing to you and supporting you on Patreon by pretending to be something you're not. Asshole. I'm never going to forget this. Rue, you're going to rue the day. Purple stick figurehead guy named machine. Join your Patreon.
That is really funny. You know, CW, dear, I've been unsubscribed to you for about 5 months now.
No, listen. You and Robin, you and me, listen, after the show. First of all, but meanwhile, while those people are doing those shenanigans, I just want to say, Robin, that meanwhile, I find out that people behind my back have reached out to my former lovers and suggested that they need to know the inside information, blah, blah, about whether or not I was like the baddest dude ever and really screwed things up or did something horrible. I still appear on your birthday show and still never say I don't love you. I love you.
Okay. Okay, now it's my turn. I have to respond to that.
Here we go.
You do have to respond, but breathe in, breathe out, and remember, I never mentioned anybody's name, so we could just go from there.
You
Happy
asshole.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I accepted your invite. Now I'm here chilling with you. I know everything you said in the song, and I still love you. I never unsubscribed to you girls.
Well, I know, and I'm certain an email was passed along to you, and my lead into that email was, you know, the gossip stops with me because somebody had reached out.
Gossip started with you.
You fucker! It did not. It did not. Somebody else did that on Twitter and on email, and so I told someone. I said, okay, the person I sent the email to, I said, you know what? Okay, here's the talk. Here's the talk. Just want you to know. Blah 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 has said that. Blah 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 has said that. Just, you know, it was an informative, you know, supportive email, and that's what I did. CW, and then
you know what I told the person in question? I said, I have no problem, because the fact of the matter is that I care about people, and if someone was in that position, I would hope that their friends and family would reach out to them and ask them if there was something wrong. But there wasn't. You know what I mean? And there's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and my approach was, I just want you to be okay, and that was it. Just want you to be okay, and so I did that. And
but
then
meanwhile, hey, Robin, where was my email going? Hey, CW, what's going on? Life is tough, and things go up, and things go down, and things go in, and things go out. And I just want you to know that I still love you. And are you okay? And does anyone kick in your ass?
I didn't think to do that because, sweetheart, you're sort of an ass. Well, you're an asshole.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know what? You're out there.
Only on the Grannies, folks.
No,
meanwhile,
you're out there all the time saying how you are. I did not have to ask. I didn't have to reach out. You're out there giving a day-by-day, moment-by-moment report. I didn't have to ask. But that other person was absent. So that was, I reached out.
I listen, like that's totally fine. But check this out, yo. The controversy continues because
are you shitting?
No, let's hold on. We're gonna leave it here because my work will now take place behind the scenes. Because according to you and everything you just said, the only reason you reached out to somebody was because somebody else reached out to you and was starting rumors and innuendos, and you just wanted to find out what was going on, right?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, sort of. So sort of there's another person behind the scenes who said shit about me to you or to other people.
Really? Wait.
Yeah, Robin, that's what you just said.
No, they didn't reach out. It was mostly public.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Well, I just want to tell that. I just want to tell that person, if you heard of the jokes and the things I was saying about Brandon Young, wait till I find out who you are. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck. It's all good. It's all good. I'm teasing.
No.
I love being stupid.
No, listen. Hey, Rod, you want none of this. You want none of this. It sounds, whatever interest appeals on the outside of it, that's where it is. It's like a beautiful decorative cake, but inside the cake it's doo-doo. Just enjoy the picture perfect, frosting on the outside. Enjoy the frosting on the outside, stick to your diet because you don't want to know.
Yeah, and enjoy
I walked away from the entire Q thing. I know what a cake filled with doo-doo looks like.
There you go. Good. It's like fool me once, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Fool me twice. Yeah. I need a dentist. You know what I mean?
The inner
machinations
are not appealing. I will be
spit it out,
for
but
life.
the memory never goes away. There you go.
It's got nothing to do with Davey, Stephen Rowan.
No, it's not. And I think. Meanwhile, this is me and Robin have done this before. We think we're so slick talking in under the mouth code, right? Like with La Cucaracha playing on the radio at maximum volume, whispering to each other, innuendo, and immediately everyone in the live chat is like, "Holy shit! I can't believe Vanessa Thor accused C.W. Chanter of like abusing her at the Holiday Inn in Newport, Rhode Island." No, that's not what. No, wait, hold on, slow down.
That's the one that's
drums ass. He just showed up in the live chat. What?
Oh, Aiken Drum. Okay, Aiken Drum. Good to see you, dude.
Chanter and Oswald Spangler used to be an item. What's going on here? Oh my! Like, oh my God, I get it. Holy shit. Robin and CW Chanter used to do it.
What, CW?
I said, they're like, oh my God, we just figured it out. CW Chanter and Robin used to do it.
Well, we did, and
we're doing it right now.
I know, and we both find it hugely unsatisfactory.
No, I gave you a terrible review on Yelp. I'm like, dry, tasteless, ornery, and uncomfortable.
And
no, I'm not describing my grandmother's turkey at Thanksgiving. I'm talking about something older.
Oh, older. Yeah, way older. Yeah.
Robin, happy fucking birthday.
Thank you for coming by my blog. Wait till I tell you about Robin's box.
Boys.
Sorry, that's my dog in the background.
I hope it's your dog.
It's the fireworks that have been going off, and she's carrying a big snake around and crying.
Oh, bless.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, and it's a greyhound, isn't it? You have a greyhound.
Come on. Oh. Come on.
Yeah, bring her up. Oh, bring her up and snuggle her.
Yeah. Come here. Look.
Okay, this dog.
Yeah.
Okay, can you? Oh,
she's got. No, she's off.
Is she calm?
She feels the energies big time, and she's been a bit weird the last few days.
Well, things have been weird the last few days globally. You know,
tell her it'll all be cleared up by December 1st. That's what I've heard.
Oh yeah, promises. Yeah.
No.
Civil War of the streets or Civil War of the streets.
Yeah. Okay, it seems like your baby's calmed down, Maggie. Oh, good.
Maybe it was me.
Maybe it was. Did you say
Brandon told you?
Okay, so there's somebody in the chat whose name I can't pronounce because it's written in some sort of characters.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Really?
so okay, and this person whose name I can't even see says, "Don't worry, CW, it was me." I don't know who that is. Huh.
Just
I don't know who that person is.
I think the bands are going to start.
Okay, that's Maggie's husband.
She's really gone. She's in stress.
Yeah, I know she is.
Come on.
Oh, that's Darren talking.
Yeah, no, that's my husband.
Don't worry, CW, it's me. It's like, don't worry, I know it's always you, but don't worry, I know it wasn't you. But that's okay. I love you anyway, Russian Cyrillic guy.
I hope you've enjoyed this birthday, Robin. It's been the unexpected birthday ever.
Completely unexpected, and it might not be over. Okay, you guys hang out as long as you want.
Well, I'll have to go a little bit. I'll have to go soon, but I'll hang out for a couple more minutes. Lord knows I've put in my service. I showed. Apparently Brandon Young can't figure out how to work a computer, despite the fact that he's going to be talking to double teacher for 4 hours after this. But
okay, this is coming from the guy who said he'll come in for a minute, but it's now 1 hour and 21 minutes later.
Are you serious? It's been 1 hour and 21 minutes? No, listen, K-Ride, this is like the story of my fucking life. It's like a running joke on my channel. I'm like, I'm not going to let this be a 3-hour stream. I've been here. I'm good. We're going to be here for about a half an hour, and then I'll see you later. And then the other running joke is when I start to say goodbye, my introductions are usually about 45 minutes. Like if the title of the video is my top 10 grievances with K-Ride Express, I'll get on, I'll be like, okay, what I mean to say is, hello, welcome to the stream. Do me a favor while we do some housekeeping here. Like I tweet out the link, and then we'll get right back to you, and I'll tell you my top 10 grievances with K-Ride Express. Like 45 fucking minutes later, having talked to the live chat, having made a cup of coffee, talking friggin', you know what I mean? The astrological implications of the letter Q, the whole nine. I'll be like, oh, that's right. We're supposed to talk about K-Ride Express, my top 10 grievances. 3 hours after that, I'll start to say, well, we didn't actually get to K-Ride Express this time. We'll come back. I got my notes. We'll come back to it. Maybe I'll do it as a Patreon video. But now it's come to the time where I got to say, listen, I got to go. 45 minutes later, I'm wrapping up.
I'll shut CW up a minute. Out of mind, please come on and advertise when you're going live and doing your shows, darling.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We'll promote you for sure. Okay, so CW, I'm going to go back and I'm going to resubscribe to your channel. Thanks.
Good. I should hope that you would. I don't know why you unsubscribed in the first place. You know what I mean? I just show. You know what I mean? Just.
CW.
Silent as her finger hovers over the button.
I'm gonna subscribe, right? Yeah, I'm gonna. What? You didn't? Wait, I'm not actually subscribed. I could have sworn to God. You'll have more excuses than Brandon Young on Join the Stream Day about why you're not subscribed to me.
Damn it! I don't want him to see that I just subscribed.
That's it. I'm subscribed. Oh, I subscribe under one of my sock accounts just to Oh, which one's your sock account? Oh, it's got a few numbers in there. And it's like a name.
Yeah, so I don't even subscribe to you under a sock account, CW. I just totally.
That's good to know. You totally unsubscribed to me. Information that you could have just kept to your fucking self, but you felt the need to share. Thanks. No, it's wonderful. It's cool. It's not like I've ever been there for you, girlfriend. It's not like I just tweeted out the show and announced that I was going to be here. It's not like I should have spent here an hour and 25 minutes on your friggin' live stream, despite the fact that behind the scenes, you once thought you thought that it was plausible that I was like the world's worst human being. Like she basically, I'm not gonna say what you thought may have been the case. I'll say something that
I want
to imagine this. You have a 4 or 5 year history with a gal on the internet. You have your ups, you have your downs. There's the gossip, there's the backbiting, but essentially you guys are internet friends. And then all of a sudden someone turns to you and say, hey, the craziest thing was I just got an email from your friend. Oh, that's not so crazy. They're your friend too. No. But they wanted to know. They wanted to know why you thought it was okay and cool to like find the cutest kittens in a pet store, buy them, then put them in a pillowcase and throw them under a bus.
Oh, that's sick.
Exactly. And I was like, gee, that's funny. Why would they think that I would be that sort of person to do that? I'm kidding you, Robin. I love you. I love you. I never unsubscribed to you guys because of Maggie. I never unsubscribed because of Maggie.
Oh.
Yeah, Maggie.
The implication was that there's a Liberian prison camp where people are being taken slave and worked to death. Well, okay. Well, that happens. I don't know why they'd share with you that in an email. No, they said that you were there and you were part of the crew. I was like, they accused me of being a slave trader. Yeah, that's odd. I wouldn't think that they would think that about me.
Boy,
I kid you, Robin. I'm teasing. I'm being hyperbolic and funny. She didn't accuse me of anything.
Well, you were being hyperbolic, but I wouldn't call it funny. I didn't get the metaphor at
Fair
all. It was totally lost on me, sweetheart.
Well, look, then we're par for the course, right? Why should today be different than any other day of our friendship?
Why should today be different from any other? What makes this day different from any other? Nothing.
Your fucking birthday.
Absolutely nothing.
It's my fucking birthday. But what, Maggie?
Who's Alex Trebek? He died.
He was the host of. Thank God Alex Trebek died, because me and Robin were in a very uncomfortable place in the conversation, but now it's been completely overshadowed by the fact that Alex Trebek died. Alex Trebek was the longtime host of the TV show Jeopardy.
Oh, yeah, and he was hot, man. He was so hot. I was such a faithful Jeopardy follower. I just unconditionally loved Jeopardy and Alex Trebek, and I didn't know he fucking died. He had cancer.
I think he just died. He had pancreatic cancer for a while, which is basically, like, even still today, kind of a death sentence. So
Oh, of course, yeah. If you've got that, you're dead.
Yeah.
So and you can either go out in pain with lots of fentanyl and morphine, you guys, or you can go out miserable through treatment. Everybody has a choice.
Right.
I think I would choose to just take myself out with fentanyl and morphine and go quick rather than live under treatment. The treatment is awful.
And he's on fentanyl.
Check this out. So Sean Connery died last week and Alex Trebek died this week. But if anyone remembers, circa like 2000, there was a running gag and bit on Saturday Night Live where it was Celebrity Jeopardy, where one of the cast members played Sean Connery and Will Ferrell played Alex Trebek. And Sean Connery's character was constantly saying abusive things to abusive things to Alex Trebek. Do you guys know? Am I the only guy that remembers this? Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL. Someone please tell me you remember. They would do it like almost every show. It was like one of their most popular gigs.
Damn, I missed so much of that. Oh, crap.
Brandon Young, of course, Brandon Young remembers. And even if Brandon Young doesn't remember, he's going to say that he does.
He does. I know Brandon has done it.
Hold on.
Brian. Okay, who said? Okay,
Pragmagic remembers. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Pragmagic. Yep. Keats, are you sure you don't want to come on? You can come on without a camera, like me, if you want. Keats, you want to come on? It's my birthday.
I'll say this: after Keats appeared on my last stream, where he appeared, and that went to hell in a handbasket. And after you saw the interaction between me and Robin on this thing, he's like, I'm not going on that stream ever.
I'm just sitting here watching it all go down.
Bathroom facilities located in the studio. We've got a real barn burner on our hands. In the lead, we have Kathy Lee Gifford, the first time there.
Hey, who you plaque all in a player? G? What's that mean, Grandpa?
Vanessa Thor's pointing out that Brandon Young was once a writer for both Connery and Saturday Night Live.
I know he was, yeah.
And you have negative $22,400.
We're just gonna wait for the introduction of the show.
Negative $46,700 is Tom Hanks.
I don't think you'll get the copyright strike if it's third party.
I think you get 9 seconds at a time.
Wait, let's get to Sean Connery.
In last place with negative $69. Oh, brother, Sean Connery.
Oh, God.
$69. Okay, that wasn't your score. Well, 69 is how I scored with your mother last night.
That's it, folks. That was the joke. That was the joke.
That was great. And now Sean Connery's dead. I hope they feel badly.
But no, because it's one of those things. It's like it's so obvious a connection and a weird thing that people could comment on, but it's so tangentially, just slightly removed, like and explain. And you have to explain it. So it's like there are people like me. I was like, oh my God, Sean Connery died. Oh my God, Alex Trebek died, a week later. Oh my God, that famous SNL skit. And then I'm like, oh my God, can you believe that you tell any of your friends, like even associates that love Saturday Night Live too, and they're going to be like, wait, what? They're like, I kind of remember that skit. And it's like, no, but you don't understand. It was like a big thing. It was a big deal.
And when somebody dies, you get these thoughts, and one thing leads to another, to another, to another. Yeah, you go back in your history in your head about all the things related. And it's really huge. Okay, so
who's the next person to die? Because it always happens in threes.
Yeah, I'm wondering when the next person's going to conk.
That's going to be the Russian Cyrillic dude. He says you did not just post the link in chat.
I
have to say though, it was the Halloween show. I went back because I was looking for something in the chat, but I have to say that Davey was trying to pay tribute to Sean Connery, and he could not get it out for the likes of anybody. But he was really trying to pay tribute to Sean Connery because he looked up to him, and he could not get it out. And so, Davey, I heard you. I mean, I had to go back and rewatch it because I did kind of pass out. But
it was a long show. It was a 2-hour show. Okay.
Yeah.
Keith Ross is here.
Hey,
oh, you guys talking about Sean Connery dying? I had no idea.
I didn't either.
Did you know that
was it right
there? I had no idea.
Meanwhile, so this is Prag Magic in the back room. He's going, okay, no matter what hat I wear, CW is going to make fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
So should I wear this one he's already made fun of? And so it sounds like he's doing hackneyed lines.
Oh, yeah.
Or should I go with this one? This kind of Civil War reenactment.
I'm going to go for straight Yankee in support of the American colonialism.
But isn't that supposed to be a blue hat?
Yeah, it is blue.
That's not blue. Is
It
that blue?
Yeah, it's blue.
Put that through the wash a couple of times. That's blue?
Yeah, it's navy blue.
Is that blue?
We're wasting time, CW. We're wasting time.
Are we? Are we?
Boy,
CW was right. I was definitely like, should I go on? I don't know.
He's gonna give me a hard time.
Yeah. Well, CW. Oh no, I'm sorry, Keith. You already started out being edgy. So you stepped outside your light, dude. Okay, so strap in and hold on, sweetheart.
Well, there's a thing with CW too. Like, what got me into CW is I really enjoyed this video he did about ascension programs. I was like, hell yeah, I like the cut of this guy's jib. I'm gonna subscribe. And then over time, it became less and less about that, more about gossip I had no idea about, or online celebrities or charlatans and stuff. So because of CW, I'm now aware of all the shit that I didn't need to be.
There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome, right? Time you will not get back. Time you will not get back.
I'm still a novice with it. Like, still, you shout out names, and then I'll do like, if I have some time, I'll kind of.
Oh, I know.
No, listen, you have no idea because you know what it is? It's like it's like heroin culture. It's like by the time you start reading William S. Burroughs or like listening to the Rolling Stones and are just getting curious, they're already like have fallen through like so many bottoms
Right.
they're way past the point of no return. They're like deep psychosis town. So when people start talking, like I've talked about so many of the obvious choices so many times that I've gotten sick, like I'm no longer getting a buzz off them. So people are like, yeah, I had a lot of shit to talk about that person last night. I've never heard about them. They're like, they only have 3 subscribers.
Punching down.
Yeah.
Punching down. It's like, and the video he was analyzing, it wasn't even like really supposed to be like a public video. Like I think it was for like their family or something.
Yeah. I mean, you're on point though with a lot of them, I must say.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
Robin.
to Keats, CW is his own flavor. He has this little special place in his corner of the YouTube verse, and I don't know half the people he talks about and titles entire shows about, and so he loses me, and I go and I give him a thumbs up. CW and I.
And then you unsubscribe.
CW, I have been a loyal follower.
No, I'm kidding. At this point, listen, of all the shit that we've done, like I honestly, I swear to God, like the thing about me is that like sometimes I think that I'm headed towards the world's funniest joke, and I'm like, I just burned so many bridges. It was not even funny. And one of the bridges I burned was like to a small child that's on the St. Jude's commercial complaining about the fact that they're going to die at 3 of cancer. I can't believe I managed to offend them.
Lateral
You know what I
Oh,
mean? Dear CW, listen, no offense, but if I need to appear on the St. Jude's, I've got cancer commercial to raise money to pay for, my cancer treatment. I don't know if that makes me a likely subject, or I should think that I'm going to be the subject of personal ridicule by you. And also, what's up with the beard? Signed sincerely, fuck you, I'm dying. I write back like, who the fuck raised you? Who's this child with this fucking foul mouth?
That's too funny. And
Mom was like, I'm gonna write a letter.
That's not what the kid's parents said.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I was. No, so anyway, blah. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame, Robin, that you can't unsubscribe like 5 times because I probably have it coming.
Well, I was getting it from all sides. Brandon was giving me a good gruff in the chat, so I was like, no matter what,
he's vicious in the
no
chat.
matter what,
Wow, those words could hurt.
Yeah, and I know what Brandon was talking about, and I still don't get it. Keats, you and I talked about it, and I still don't. I missed that whole little kind of quick dust up. I totally missed.
About what?
Isn't that what Brandon was talking about?
Brandon was talking about 8 million things. He's got whippet brain.
Oh, okay. Oh, very good. I used to call it mosquito brain, whippet brain.
I used to call it you're drinking too much and you got to stop doing drugs brain.
No, I love Brandon. We it's all in good fun.
Well, you're young yet. Don't worry. In a couple of years, you'll be like Brandon Young. What the fuck's up with this guy?
So I got to tell you, CW, you showing up in my chat, our chat on my birthday show, it's really funny because recently, even though I am unsubbed to you, sometimes I go check in on you. And I noticed that every fucking one of my friends are on your goddamn show. And so I thought, well, okay. So when you showed up in the chat today, I said, hey, CW, come on. We've been friends for like 4 years. We made friends right after you came on YouTube.
We're friends for that's 5 years, sister.
It's half a freaking decade. Robin.
5 years.
Decade.
5 years, little brother.
Psychic Vampires Podcast.
Psychic Vampires Podcast, where you came on.
I get the reference.
No,
good for you.
Me and Robin go back so far that we remember when podcasts that we first met. started and then went off the air and then got rebooted and then went off the air again.
I know.
We're still here doing 5-hour streams, wasting everybody's time.
Everybody's time is time. You'll never get back.
You'll
folks.
never get back.
I remember
You'll never get back.
The first time I met you, CW, you came on dressed as Sasquatch, and it was a very, very. I was,
that was just me.
That I know.
No, I dressed as Sasquatch.
You
you were all hairy and talking crazy, like we could barely understand you. You were slurring and drooling. Yeah, that was just Saturday night, circa 2016. That wasn't a costume.
Oh, are you kidding? No, it was not.
I just came in from the pool and wasn't wearing a shirt, my friend. But thank you for noticing.
Yeah. I don't.
There's
even...
the third one, Robin.
What?
Modwiz. Brandon's just said rest in peace.
No.
What? No.
Brandon, if I find out if you are fucking lying, I swear to shit, I'm going to come to Boston and kick your fucking ass. Are you serious?
Modwiz.
Modwiz.
Dear
wait,
Jesus.
Brandon, what?
We all wait with bated breath.
I can't. Okay, I can't.
He said, "Yeah, sad." It's not like Brandon to keep the joke going if it's this serious.
Yo,
Modwiz
was like a moderator on my channel for like a bajillion years.
Modwiz was. I met Modwiz in the Moose Lodge, and we had these big after parties. After Moose would end his stream, and we would have these major hangouts. Sam Shadow was in there.
Sure.
Niche was in there. Who else? Sure. And Modwiz. And I unsubbed to him because I was just truly the wrong flavor. But we had a good time. Modwiz.
Well, here's
how do we know where's Brandon getting this information? There's got to be a link or some shit.
Here's to Modwiz. Bless your fucking heart, dude.
Yeah, Brandon, how did you know? How did you?
His last upload was 5 months ago.
I know I haven't seen him popping, but I thought that was just YouTube. You know how the dishing channel.
Yeah, the algorithm. Yeah. Oh my God.
Not only listen, unfortunately, but this is a life lesson. No offense, this is a life lesson for Brandon, because this is like the boy who cried wolf. No one can fucking believe you. Like, where's this information?
Yeah. Oh dear gosh.
Wait, hold on, Robin, because I don't think that Brandon, help us out here. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it, but can you please tell us where and how you found out and know? Or how about this? Could you just come on the stream? No offense.
Turn your Brandon.
I guess Stephen Ronan knows.
Yeah,
so Stephen Ronan, if you could.
No, he's saying no, he wouldn't mess. Because is he saying no? Stephen Ronan is saying that Brandon wouldn't mess. No offense, I've known Brandon a long time. Stephen Ronan.
Right.
Yeah, Stephen Ronan.
I don't think he'd messed about a
death. Brandon, just in the chat, just say how you found out.
Just say how you fucking know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gosh. Modwiz, forever Gandalf, forever our community wizard, and I hate that word community, but Modwiz was the wizard. He was the ethereal guy who played in a band.
Brandon Young, friend of mine. Fuck, come on, man.
Oh, he's a friend of us all. Fuck Brandon Young.
No, this is like,
Come on, Brandon. How did you hear it?
Radagast was what he went by.
Radagast, Rad.
Good luck searching for that.
Yeah, Radagast. Holy boy, a blast from our past. He was there at my beginning on YouTube. The Moose Lodge, the Afterburn. Oh, remember? Okay, while we're waiting for Brandon's information, do you remember Moose's? He did many shows titled Community Hygiene.
I do remember.
And what it was him booting detractors or people who disagreed with him. That's all it was about. And he was always trying to ensure he had loyal followers and stuff. And I was totally on board with that. I was on board. I didn't know. I was a greenie to YouTube, so I was just completely there. And
Brandon says he doesn't know how.
Well, look, unfortunately,
you don't know how Brandon.
Our place, because look, I mean, the fact of the matter is that if even CW, no offense, I'm not trying to be a rock star here, but look, if I died spontaneously and suddenly, there'd be a lot of questions that people would not be able to answer because they don't know my family, they don't know my real friends in the real world.
Right.
You might be left with, holy shit, CW Chanter hasn't uploaded up to his Facebook, to his Twitter, or to his YouTube, or his Patreon, whatever, in 6 months now. It's been a year. Is CW ever going to come back? One person will make a video like, CW, where are you? And then they'll just go fucking cold until people assume that I either fucking died in a fucking tsunami or like became a Jehovah's Witness and left the whole internet world behind or some shit.
Yeah, the last one's way more possible.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a shame though.
It makes sense.
But that's how long we've been in this game.
Wait, Oswald Spengler. Oh, please, if that's a rumor, don't post it. Maud went back to. Oh
yeah, this is getting dicey.
This is don't. Oh
well,
boy!
Look, I mean, can I be completely honest? Like, that's not saying that someone went back to the bottle is not really trashing a person. It's just
no, I know. But now we're getting super personal. That is an honest.
Yeah, this is private business, and we're told otherwise. Really, let the man rest in peace.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we know.
Yeah. Okay.
I would hate for him to show
Spengler, up. Oswald Spengler. Oh God, that breaks my heart.
Yeah. There before the grace of God go I. There before the grace of God go a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
This is what
I struggle with it.
A lot of people at the moment because they're in lockdown. They can't cope with not having emotional ties to people.
Yeah.
Like I said, my husband has got chronic pancreatitis through drinking.
Oh yeah.
He's not drank for 16 years now. But he's been on fentanyl for that length of time.
Darren is not having an easy time, nor is Maggie right now.
I'm sorry to hear that, Maggie.
Yeah, but you know what? Maggie shows up and she shows out, and I love her. And so
without her laugh, we would not be here, I'm sure.
Without the show, I wouldn't be here. Everybody is missing the physical touch of people.
Everyone is, and we're deprived of that, and it's such a deprivation. And boy, people who were already living an existence that was just the perfect balance, their tipping point was really close to the edge, and people who were already fragile when this corona happened, holy crap, the vulnerable just really went over the edge first, and they're struggling, and they're doing things that aren't good for them, perhaps.
Yeah.
But there's anesthetic. People are anesthetizing themselves.
Oh yeah.
Searching
for apathy. Yeah.
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 So forgive, forget, and just love. That's all we can do at the moment.
Yeah, and CW.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you for
thank you.
Maintaining your sobriety. You've talked about this publicly. I'm not
sure. No, absolutely. Hey, sister, after the things that the magical presents I opened up on your birthday, even if it was even if I hadn't talked about it openly, you'd be entitled to one. No, listen, no, absolutely. We're coming up on 2 years. Not that
Oh, good for you.
And it's a shame, and I'm reminded, when some things happen in other people's lives that you can observe, it's a reminder, there before the grace of God go we, and then also, it's also a reminder, like, look, Radagast, was the kind of guy because of the energies that he was tuned into, would have understood every moment of his life as having meant something and been part of the bigger narrative and story. So however the big narrative and story ends up, it's going to end up for all of us, right? We're born into this life, we experience this life, we grow, we come, and there's periods of decline, and then eventually there's going to be a final curtain for all of us, whether the miracles of modern cyber technology mean that is 100 years from now or 1,000 years from now. upon all the cybernetic space gods, the final curtain will fall. And we all have our story, and we will have our story, and it means what we read into it, and it means what people can read into it after our going. So, if anything, we can also know this. His memory and his experience in his passing is recorded, right?
His legacy.
It happened. We're aware of it. The knowledge spreads, and we're here. And the craziest thing about it is this. We were talking before about, and I'm not trying to make light of the situation. This is the kind of joke that Radagast would often have to deal with.
Oh God, he was a punster.
Right?
Yeah.
So check this out. We were saying before about it always happens in threes. Sean Connery, Alex Trebek, and whether people realize it or not, our magical three for those magical two can be Radagast.
Radagast.
As far as I'm concerned, keeping company with one of the longest running game show hosts in world history, and the Sean Connery fucking James Bond is okay as a way to go. So there you go.
Yeah, Radagast, we're raising a glass to you.
Don't raise no, that's wrong, Robin. You fucking shit off, girl.
She can raise what she likes.
I can fucking raise what I like. You guys do too. See, there's Keats. Keats did it in secret, but
I've been very open about my struggles with it too. Like
there you
very
go.
Open. So I get it, and it cuts this common chord between all of us that that the pain is ours to suffer through and deal with, but it's still a shame.
Yeah, and you know what? If he's dead, and I can raise a fucking glass to him because that's what I do. It's not
with the Irish,
and you'll raise the glass, and I'll make the joke, and
some
people will be offended, and some people will think it's hilarious, and other people will be left going, I think all these guys have a problem. I don't think it's anything to do with alcohol. I think they're just fucking assholes.
Yeah, there was a time where alcohol was the least of my worries.
Yeah, it's like with the chick the way that it turns out she didn't have a cute face. Wow, he's sobered up. He's clean and sober, but woo!
Yeah.
We had to make a new description for him. Asshole.
Turns out he's an asshole. Yeah.
He's the whole lower intestine, the colon, throw the grease in there. Wow, that guy's a special breed of son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Only the good die young, and then this guy can die any fucking time because he's just, really. You know what I mean? I wish no harm upon any living soul on planet Earth, nor animal, nor child, nor human. But this guy, I'll make an exception. This motherfucker.
No, okay.
He's got to go.
Seriously.
Getting back to Radagast.
What are we going to do? He's the host of the stream. Do we leave?
Do you hear that, Robin?
I'll print out a CW mask like I did for my mask on last Grannies show.
Oh God, Jesus, Keats, that mask you did was the spookiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
That was awful.
I think it came up between our chat too on Twitter, where I just passively was like, "Man, how creepy would it be to wear a mask of your own
face?" And it was sort of.
I'll get to work.
Yeah, it was off kilter. It was sort of crooked, and that gave you the sinister.
I couldn't look at him properly.
Yeah. Brandon and I decided I went as the uncanny valley.
That'll work.
Uncanny. Oh, wait. Oswald Spengler says Robin Radagast is home with Gaia Sophia.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, Oswald.
Yeah. Gaia Sophia?
Listen, hold on. I know Radagast. I also know Oswald Spengler, and Oswald Spengler is accurate in demonstrating he knows
I'm a big fan of
Radagast spiritual belief. That's where Jonaside will go with Odin. I'll go with Keats's mom, and Radagast will go home to Gaia Sophia. So that's.
Can you tell her to call me?
What?
Can you tell her to call me?
I will, but it's just right. She's kind of busy right now.
It is.
If she gets off her knees, I'll have her give you a ring.
haven't talked to her in years.
Stephen Ronan in the chat. Yeah, the Halloween stream is still up. Yeah, all of Maggie's and my stream is still up. Just go to the channel, and everything we've ever done is there. You know, there's, you know what? That's another. It's the legacy thing. You know, Radagast has this legacy of his stuff. You know what a singular person he was. He was just special unto himself. I've never known anybody like him. And but dang, if he is gone, dude, you gave me many good moments, and you know, my introduction to YouTube and hanging out with you, just being all mystical and woo-woo up in that shit. You know, Radagast, I salute you, dear.
No, it's
He's
wonderful.
on the other side now, protecting us all. And Brandon, go towards the light. You have to go through the dark first, the void.
Well, you have to, you know, all of us are doing the Phoenix thing, you know, the ashes, rising from the ashes shit. Yeah,
I'm never going to die.
Physically, you go through the void. I crossed my mum over. That is a story I will tell in a later version.
Oh, yeah, Maggie, I'll tell my story too, because I did that with my mom. So we'll talk about that.
I literally crossed her over in front of the whole family.
Whoa, yeah, I have a story, and of course it'll be funny and irreverent. But yeah, we'll do that, Maggie.
That's how I started 2020 with my grandmother.
You what?
That's how this whole year started. Yeah.
Say that again, Keith.
Watched her. Oh, my grandmother, she passed away, but I was there holding her hand.
Yeah. I was there holding my mum. I was out of body. I went out of body holding my mum's hand. She was trying to stay here, and then she saw my dad. And it was like the darkest place where this Earth planet is going at the moment, the darkest place. But I didn't put her into a light as such. It started as a flame, as a fire. Then I saw my family. And she went over. But it's more detailed than that.
Yeah, don't give it all away now, Maggie. Okay, so maybe Wednesday's show, you guys, we can call it Woo Woo Wednesday, and we'll share our experiences about why not? Why the fuck not?
Before you do that,
they go on to be rebirthed, whatever way they have seen in their mind.
Well, of course, you know I'm skeptical about a whole lot of stuff. But CW, what? CW, what?
But listen, someone who's going to go into the light before any of you guys do is I got to say this. I joined this stream thinking I'd be here for a couple of minutes to say happy birthday to Robin. we lit Brandon Young on fire.
Yeah.
And then we aired some personal gossip.
Yeah.
There was some homosexual sex humor. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
And then people started to die. Okay.
I know.
I'm getting the fuck out of here before whatever happens to somebody else happens to me. So listen, I love you guys, but I don't know where this stream is going to go. But I was going to say this before I go. I was thinking just before, as I was realizing, my mind was telling me it was time to go. Really time to go. There's a famous Garth Brooks song called "It's 5 o'clock Somewhere." On the subject of trouble drinking, the story "It's 5 o'clock Somewhere" is a famous expression that many alcoholics have heard. People are going to judge you for drinking at 9 a.m., 7:30 a.m., 1 p.m. You go, "It's 5 o'clock somewhere," right?
Yeah.
You know? But there's another expression that the worst things in the world happen at 3 o'clock in the morning. After 3 o'clock in the morning.
No shit.
Fucked up stories that people have, it's after 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was sitting there going, you know what? It's 3 o'clock in the morning somewhere, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before this, because however many weird turns this live stream has taken, we've run out of the good ones, and we already know that some of the bad ones are in the offing. So I'm out of here before I get sued again. I love you all. And happy birthday, Robin.
Yeah.
My gift to you was you in all my glory. You know what I mean?
Nice to meet you,
I act in all the
CW.
way.
Yeah,
Okay,
good
right.
to see you,
Express, you're a trip. I love you. I love you. You know what I mean? What all I knew about you before was it wasn't that just that you were on the Granny show, but you had the most wonderful thumbnail where it was like you in various disguises.
Me.
Oh yeah. No,
That was me
K-Ride.
in sock Nito TI outfit.
Whatever it was great.
Soccer cow, because I've never heard of one, and TI twat investigator.
Good one. There you go. Call him on CW because I deserve it. Listen, I love you all. K-Rod meeting you for the first time. Those who I know throughout the years. God bless Rob. God bless Alex Trebek. God bless Radagast. God bless Radagast. And we live on. We party and we move through until the day we all die, man.
Man, okay. If
Happy birthday!
They love you.
Go. I bring you gossip and homicide. There you go. I'm getting at it. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace be upon you all. Fuck Brandon Young.
Fuck Brandon Young.
It's with love.
Yeah.
Oh,
so much love. You know, it's funny because like ever since getting a part of the YouTube community or moving from podcasting to live stream and stuff, like I've met all of you wonderful people, but man, we talk a lot of shit about each other. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
always
know behind
ribbing each
people's
other.
face, behind people's back. I'll say it right to your fucking face.
Yeah.
There are only a few people in my YouTube life that talk shit like CW does, but he's, just such a delightful, cranky little shit. But he's the only one of my friends that talk like that. The rest of you guys, we're all just, we sit down and pass a joint and.
Right. I guess we talk about it off air.
Puff, puff, pass.
Yeah. We have our moments, Robin, off air, but yeah, CW is like, just projecting it out into the world.
And
you
know what?
He's not talking to himself.
And you know what? This has sort of been a landmark day for me because CW was there. I think he's forgotten why I might have unsubbed to him. I think he's forgotten that because he thought it was over some other unrelated stuff.
It seemed to get a little
hairy there. It was all about the game class.
I was like, oh, what are they talking about?
And he totally didn't get me, and that wasn't what it was about. Maybe someday we'll talk about it, but it does have to do with Keats. It had to do with your show.
Did it? Oh, with Saturday?
This Saturday thing. It harkens back to that.
Well, that was all of our show, by the way.
Yes. I'll call it.
Did I have something to do with it?
No,
personally? Okay.
No. You were the guy who stepped up to the plate when the original organizer was not okay. And that scenario was the beginning of me. We'll talk about it sometime. Okay, nobody in the back row. Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
I'll just
I got you.
Pop in now and again,
Yeah, exactly.
Tear down the steam that's rising.
I buy the cheap seats.
Right. One time we'll do a private thing and I'll catch up. Maybe if I have the energy.
CW in the chat says you didn't like my music? Question mark.
No, it wasn't about the music.
Wasn't what we're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, CW, you always think it's about you. Oh, okay, he's back. Okay, he's back. Okay, so what? What?
The double tap. The double tap. Here we go.
I just grabbed my phone.
You got a goddamn echo. There's an echo. Somebody take that echo off.
Microphone and camera, and all of a sudden, I guess Robbie wasn't done. It wasn't.
Hold on. I'm going to refresh my drink.
That's cool. I got the link. That's cool. That's cool.
Hi, CW.
I think it's nothing to do with the fucking music. It was the
I guess you
organisation of
don't
it
like the
all.
tunes if it goes back to friggin' the Saturday.
And I'm
guess
sorry,
you unsubbed because you didn't like my keyboard
Vicky,
explorations of
in
ambiance.
Wait. Okay, I want CW to talk because we're going to talk about Saturday. And CW, what do you have to say
Hold on,
about
let me mute this. I'm trying to think what I'm supposed
I'll
to
be
do.
right back.
Like honestly, I unplugged all my shit. I put my microphone away, and then was like, "Oh, she's still talking, ain't she?" No,
Yeah,
so I apologize.
it's my fucking show and it's my goddamn birthday, sweetheart.
It's
No,
true.
absolutely. So you unsubbed from me because
Wait, you want me to talk about it?
Sure, why not? Well, listen, you tell me. Do I want you to talk about it, or are we gonna? If it's either me throwing you under the bus or you throwing me under the bus, then I think we're cool. If we end up throwing Keith under the bus, I think that's okay as well.
I'll tell you
Can I
what.
say
I'll
something?
break
Can I
it
say
down.
something real
I'll
quick?
break it down. We
So
were
hold on before we
invited.
go forward. My only apprehension is that there's somebody with sensitive things that I think this involves that is not here to represent themselves.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll
with that
skirt
said-
around that. I'll skirt around that by speaking in code to CW. And unless you want to throw me under the bus first, CW, I'll give you first dibs.
Listen, it's your birthday. Of course I want to throw you under the bus. No, I don't want to throw you under the bus. But no, I'm hoping that, first of all, neither of us have done anything like crime worthy. Like none of us have like wronged anybody.
No.
So it's like if you unsubbed, it was because you were pissed at me for something.
Well, I wasn't pissed at you. Well, yes, I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Wait. Okay. So it had to do with a mutual friend, and this mutual friend who was perhaps really deeply involved in the Saturday sideshow declined to do it, and there were a couple of emails that I recently found out, and so I thought, well, and then that aside, let's go back a couple of weeks. I invited you to come on the Granny Show to do it. Wait, shut the fuck up a second. You're normally non-responsive to emails. You admit that, but however, any email I've ever sent you, I've had an immediate response. And when I invited you, there were crickets. And even another person in your life who sometimes took up your slack in regard to answering emails, that person was silent too. And so after the fact, when you didn't respond to me, I said, dude, a simple no would have been cool.
Right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye. And I said hugs. And then I thought, dang, I've just been fucking ghosted. So I unsubbed to you. It's as simple as that. That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's perfect. And it's good. It's great that it was that, because that, number one, totally understandable and reasonable how you would feel that way. Totally understandable and acceptable reaction to feeling let down by a friend. I can honestly tell you that I did not know until the last moment that I could or could not be on the show, and that's why there was crickets, because I didn't want to do a dance of I'm on, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off. My understanding of the situation was that you and Maggie were going to go live regardless whether you had a guest or not. So the last thing I remember saying was, I don't know. I hope that I can, but I honestly don't know. I can tell you, listen, you're gonna either accept this as truthful, or you're gonna have a hard time believing it. And all I can do is tell you the truth. When you tell someone the absolute truth, there's no other alternative except to come up with some bullshit. And I'm not gonna bullshit you on your birthday. Here is the absolute motherfucking bottom line truth. At the time in my life that all that shit was going down with that particular day, that particular invitation, there was somebody who, I'm not saying they're right, I'm not saying they're wrong, was fucking with me and keeping things up in the air and doing things that made my scheduling of my life almost impossible to predict, because there's an ultimate priority for me in human relationships between me and two other people on planet Earth who I'm not going to talk about on YouTube. But they are the highest priority to me. So if an opportunity comes to be with them, no matter who I'm letting down, no matter what business opportunity I'm passing up, no matter what business, meeting I'm screwing or contact I'm burning or whatever, it's the way that it's going to go down, because I'm going to see those people when I can. So
I kind of understood
I understand how you feel about it, and but Robin, I swear to Jesus, there's an explanation. The explanation was, I'm sorry I wasn't trying to ghost you. I'm sorry I let you down. I wasn't there for you. But honestly, I couldn't make that gig. I couldn't make that appointment, and I did not know. And I thought that the nature of the emails and communications would have. Yeah, I'm here now.
Yeah, and just okay. That was my only beef. I'm a silly old woman who believed in the mannerly exchange between friends, and you didn't even respond after the fact. So no big fucking deal. But also, Maggie and I were not invited to the extravaganza, the symposium, and we were like obvious picks to be on. And we weren't invited. No big deal. No big deal.
I wonder where they got the idea. I'm just kidding.
That's got nothing. That's first of all, listen, hold on. That number one, that's got nothing to do with number two. Anyone that wasn't, that whole thing is still going to go on. The third party in question, who we're not talking about, they're going to do that again, and they're going to invite you the next round, because they're going to run out of people to invite.
I know. It's like a charity fuck. Yeah.
Press is going to get to the next symposium. I guarantee you.
Oh,
Okay?
that's old stale news now. But I'm just telling you how it went down. I'm just telling you the history.
It's your birthday, and guess what? You're still you, and I'm still me, and that's why we're still, number one, why we're still friends. Number two, why I had to fucking pop back onto the fucking screen. And number three, well, we'll live to fight another day, and we will live to fight another day. We'll reconcile. It's like we're Itchy and fucking Patchy, right? They hug, they kiss, they hug, they kiss. And next episode, we're going to be back to trying to kill each other and blow each other up. That's fine. That's Que Paso. We're good. We're good.
So what I ascertained from that whole situation, what I ascertained was that you were in the thick of litigation too, CW.
I'm
right?
still in the thick of litigation.
Yeah, you're still in the thick of litigation. So I was like, okay, it's politics, but unfortunately, it's what he's got to do.
Yeah. Listen, my ass is more action than that fucking hat. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's still, I don't know. Part of me was still like, yeah,
it's
screw
worse
him.
than the
Stand
Trump
up.
Biden bloody argument. Will you pack the feck up, all of you? It's a party.
There you go. Absolutely. So listen, so here's what's going to happen next. I'm going to hit the little red X button that says leave. And then no one mention my fucking name for the rest of the mother. Okay.
CW, it's my birthday. I'll do what I fucking want.
Fair enough.
So hang on standby. We'll wait till you leave.
Again to K-Ride Express. Again to Bragg Magic and his fucking stupid little hat. And Robin, you say it's your birthday.
The Irish British Egypt in the middle.
Because I don't want my simple homicide to turn into a mass murder.
A 3 a.m. mass murder.
That's it, right.
Yeah, but it's premeditated, so
See you later. Meanwhile, all this bullshit, if anyone's curious, all this we need to talk in code bullshit, talk about drama fucking queens on the motherfucking all this fucking bullshit turns out to I didn't answer her email. Why did Robin unsubscribe to me? Because I didn't respond to her email. By not responding within apparently 3 fucking hours, that constitutes ghosting. That ain't ghosting. That's not ghosting.
Oh,
ghosting is you appear in my live chat going, "Hey, CW, haven't seen you in a while," and I go, and we see Jonaside in the live chat, and then there's Robin Eagle song I don't mention, and we see Brandon Young's in the live chat, and then
CW.
I block you on Twitter, and then you can't find me on Facebook, and I'm no longer a contact on Skype. That's ghosting. I've never ghosted you in my life.
Yes, you
I love
have.
you. Happy birthday.
I was on your live stream in the chat, and I even tossed you a couple of bucks. And
oh shit! Well, then I guess I better get on my knees and lick your fucking vagina.
You know what?
Yeah. And
slap it. That Yeti keeps round the head for talking to my friend that way.
Oh, apparently Maggie's offended me. Like, Robin gave you the money, but we got a protocol.
Sorry,
you gotta go down first. I'm teasing. Kidding. Jokes.
Yeah. Okay. So
you can't leave, can you? You just can't.
Yeah, CW. I'm going to resubscribe.
Guy over here. Was it the funny little comment? Robin, how much money did you give me? $200? I forget.
I think it was. I think it was just a $5.
Yeah, $5.
Yeah, I don't know, but then
just toe work. It's just toe work.
I shit bigger than that.
To go now. I love you. If your channel was monetized, I'd give you your money back. But I'm kidding you.
Hey, look, CW, look down on this.
There's a Patreon.
You can join my Patreon for $1.99. CW, scroll down in the description. I expect to see your name on my Patreon.
You know what? Hey, Robin, you want to know something? You're absolutely right. It's well within my ability to join your Patreon, and I'm about to.
Oh, nice. The old Irish goodbye.
I'm out.
Okay, that was great.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad he came back to state his case.
And of course,
I'm just trying to bait him back in. You know, talking about CW.
We are not supposed to mention CW Chanter's name, and I certainly nobody type CW Chanter's name in the chat. Of course, you should not do that.
He got bumped by himself. Thank you.
CW Chanter, you did not fucking get bumped. It never happens on Zoom. Oh, fuck you, CW.
Oh, is that what he said? No way. That was premeditated. That's
I know. He and Brandon are joined at the hip, apparently. Oh, guys, get a room somewhere. I don't want to have to avert my eyes on my own fucking birthday show.
You know, just keep live streaming from your messy room. You know.
Okay, you guys. Dang. Okay. CW.
Why is your patron saying you weren't blocked?
CW says he's blocked on my Patreon. Oh,
that's too funny.
Maybe I need to sub to you. Are you working me, CW? What do you do? Okay, you guys. Dang, we've been on here 9, 10, 11, and we've been on here for almost 2.5 hours. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Robin.
Because I
This has been a hoot. What a great birthday show, you guys. Thank you, everybody. K-Ride Express, Nathan, my sweet darling. Keith Ross, thank you for showing up. You know how much I love you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
you. Good to meet you, K-Rod.
So many questions and half of the answers.
Right.
Yeah.
Your head's just going to be spinning from now on.
Okay, you guys, we're going to have to add K-Ride for to our Google Hangout, please. K-Ride.
And always lovely to see you, Maggie. Always.
And you, Keith.
Yeah, and Maggie, my dear friend across the pond. Thank you guys being here for my birthday. Okay, I'm going to close out. Everybody in the chat.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
Tweeted you a message. Oswald Spengler composed a little song for Modwiz. And I tweeted you the link.
Oh my God. Can we do
if
that?
you can share it. Yeah. I don't know if you can screen.
Okay,
maybe I can.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
should be able to
do a
screen share.
Oh,
Okay.
please. Please, let's do that. Oh my God. Just Modwiz.
Oswald always does this. He's a fantastic guitarist, really beautiful player. So I'm really excited to hear this.
He's great.
All right, let's see how we do this.
Okay, I'm watching in stream. I'm watching backstage. If you can do a share screen, or maybe I can, because I want to really do this before we stop.
Here we go. I got it. Share audio. Boom. You see it?
Okay, I can. Okay, you guys, hold on. Here we go.
Please. Brandon's just said rest in peace.
No.
What? No.
Brandon, if I find out if you are fucking lying, I swear to shit, I'm gonna.
Wait. What is that? Modwiz.
Wait, Brandon. What? Let me.
I can't. Okay, I can't.
Said yes. It's not like Brandon to keep the joke going.
Yo. Modwiz was like a moderator on the channel for
I met Modwiz in the Moose Lodge, and we had these big after the booth would end with the stream, and we would have these major hangouts. Sam Shadow was in there. Niche was in there. Who else? And Modwiz. And I unsubbed him because I was just truly the wrong flavor. But we had a good time. Here's to Modwiz. Bless your cutting heart.
His last upload was 5 months ago.
I know I haven't seen him talk with, but I thought that was just YouTube, like the YouTube channel.
Oh my God.
No, we got it. Listen, unfortunately, this is a life lesson. No offense, this is a life lesson for Brandon. Because, this is like the boy who cried wolf. No one can fucking believe you. Like, where is this information?
Yeah. Oh,
Hold on, Riley, because I don't think that Brandon helped us out. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it, but please tell.
Whoa.
Beautiful as always. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh.
It's a Pogue song,
Wow.
Oswald says. I love it. Yeah.
This is, dear God. Yeah, Six Drop says this is what life is about. Yeah, life is also about death. And it's about grieving and holding our friends and our memories as just good memories. Boy, that was amazing.
Yeah, Oswald's really great at that. He very much tunes himself as a player and everything while people are chatting on live streams. And so he'll send me tracks like, hey, I just made this, and you can hear everyone in the background talking. I love it. It's like
that's
committing
cool.
music to all this rhythm that we're sharing. So
I think he also did a thing where Maggie and I were in the background of his whatever thing he was doing. Yeah, Oswald, thank you. Wow,
you're a good.
Okay, Oswald Spengler. Yeah, the Goob song. Oh, Oswald, the Goob song. Oh my God, the Goob song. How appropriate right now. Everybody go over to Modwiz. What is it? Modwiz 123? I can't remember. I've read a guess. Yeah, the Goob song. So appropriate for now. Oh God, I just can't get over the fact that Mod is gone. Damn. Okay, there's our third, three sort of famous people in our Modwiz was famous.
To us, the precious people to us. Precious to others in all different ways, but Modwiz 125, Robin, I think.
Mod was at 125.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end this show. You know, God, again, thank you for all showing. Does anybody have any final
Happy
words?
birthday. We are uplifted. Yes, thank you for having us. And
Happy
we love the
birthday.
Grannies. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Robin. It's been an unexpected up and down ride, but as usual, the Grannies, like the Grannies do.
Yeah, okay.
Through it all.
Sunshine on Sophia, sweetheart, in the chat. Thank you for posting the link.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you. Go over and give a look to Modwiz and then understand why he was loved in our groups around here. Okay, you guys, I'm okay.
Maggie, chin up, chin up. That's
Oh,
the only way
always.
you'll see your star. Look up, chin up.
Yeah, always. Thank you, K-Ride. I love you so much. But I love all of you so much. I can't explain it, but I'm getting the goosies. I love you all in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you with so much gratitude. You feel it. That's all I'll say.
Okay, and so our show comes to a close. Okay, I love every goddamn one of you. Thank you. Okay, happy birthday to me. Thanks. Send big gifts. Okay, it's not too late to send me a big gift. Okay, bye.
Never.
Dildos.
Dildo.